Hey, I'm Chris Gore, and I'm going to tell you how to get more followers on Twitter. It's probably the question that people ask the most because, of course, they associate the number of followers with popularity, and everybody really wants to be popular. So a friend of mine, Mark, asked me once, Chris, how do I get more followers on Twitter? And I told him, look, it's easy. Just be on television like me. But if you're not regularly seen on television and you want to increase your followers, there's a couple things you can do to get people to follow you. Now, there's a lot of companies out there that will actually charge you money and say that can get you more followers. I don't necessarily recommend those. For the most part, the followers that they're going to get you are bots. They're not even people. They're just bots that are out there and spam and just advertising, and they're not genuine, real people. If you want to build up a Twitter following that means something, you want to actually engage in real conversation with a real audience. And there are some ways to do that. One of the things I recommend right away is just to start promoting your Twitter page outside of Twitter. Meaning if you have a blog, make sure to have some sort of link to your Twitter account. Other social media sites like LinkedIn, Facebook, MySpace, Friendster, old school. Make sure that you include some link to your Twitter account. In addition, business cards. If you got a business and you want to throw your Twitter on there, I highly recommend it. But also, if you're going to do that in a business sense, be careful about what you tweet, knowing that people in the business world are going to be following you. The other thing you can do is actually engage in conversations with people who happen to have a lot of followers. For example, if I @replied something to Kevin Smith and asked him a question and maybe made a comment on something that Kevin Smith made, maybe he would retweet something that I said to him. In fact, he's actually done that. And that definitely boosted my followers. So if you engage in a conversation with someone like that Kevin Smith that has 1.6 million plus followers, and he begins to talk to you, you'll show up in his timeline. That's definitely something you can do, is just talk to people with high follower counts. The other thing you can do, real simply, is just, discuss whatever is in the trending topics. If you're engaged in the conversation of what the trending topics are, have something really interesting to say, people will see your tweets show up in those trending topic timelines. And if you say something particularly witty or insightful, then that tweet will get retweeted. So talking about trending topics definitely will help improve your follower count. Another thing is just to follow Friday people. We've talked about Follow Friday on another one of these videos. If you actually send out Follow Fridays with some people that you are a fan of, you know what? Maybe one day they'll follow Friday you. The other thing is to become one of the recommended people on Twitter. Unfortunately, I have no idea how you actually do that because I'm not recommended, but I have a decent growing audience, and I think that that's really what it comes down to. I believe that in order to increase your follower count, you just have to produce good content. Anyone who has a follower count that continues to go up is someone that is actually touching people in a way that they say to themselves, hey, I want to know what's going on with this person. So really, it all comes down to, for me, good content. Just because you have a huge follower count doesn't mean anything. It's not the size of the followers, it's the content that matters. So those are just some of the things you can do to increase your follower count on Twitter. And if you want to know a little bit more about Twitter, check some of this out. You'll dig it.